Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the video you don't want to miss because I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be raw on how I approach the market myself and basically my strategy that I use when approaching the market. Okay, so as you can see right now, I'm sharing my screen. Okay, and we are on a 4-hour time frame. So I'm going to do a replay. It's like I'm backtesting for you guys, right? So I'm going to do a replay from December, let me say from December 25th, right? So we know on the 4-hour market has been bullish. Okay, market has been bullish, as you can see, through these higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, so we expect price to create a higher high. Okay, so what happens? Me, I don't use 4-hour time frame. I'm not a swing trader, right? I'm a day trader. So what I do, using my strategy, I use the 15-minute time frame. But before I explain how I approach the market with my strategy, I want to show you these simple steps. I don't know if you can see them. Let me make them a little bit bigger. Okay, these simple steps. First step is we approach the market on a 15-minute time frame. Okay, that is like my major big time frame. But remember, I use the 4-hour time frame just to know the direction of the market. Okay, so we head to the 15-minute time frame, right? So what are we looking for at the 15-minute time frame? Before I explain about the 5-minute and 3-minute for entry. So we are on the 15-minute time frame, and the first thing we are looking for is the break of structure. Break of structure, this helps us to identify the direction of the market or market structure, right? So each time price creates a break of structure and candle closes above with a body, that indicates the continuation of the market structure to the bullish market or the bearish market. Okay, so what else after we get a break of structure? We'll be looking for pullbacks. Those pullbacks in SMC, they call them inducements, right? So for us, we are looking at them as liquidity. So we look for pullbacks, then label them up. Okay, so what happens after we label them up? That is where we expect our liquidity to be grabbed. And each time price comes back to retest them and sweep that liquidity, there are two things we are looking at. Each time price comes to those liquidity zones we have marked, we expect price on the 15-minute time frame. Remember, we are still on 15-minute time frame. We expect price to come and sweep with a wick and close above that liquidity zone. Then after, we head to 3-minute. Okay, if not sweeping and it closes below with candle body, then we have to hold on for the next candle to close above of the liquidity zone we have marked. Okay, those are the two steps. So what happens now? We head to 3-minute or 5-minute to look for a confirmation. And what confirmation are we looking for on the 15-minute time, on the 3-minute time frame? We are looking for a bullish engulfing candle. Okay, we are looking for a bullish engulfing candle. Then we are also looking for a Quasimodo pattern that can be simply explained as heads and shoulder. Okay, and then W pattern. Okay, that can also work, but normally I use a bullish engulfing candle. Normally it respects that, however much it can be in a drawdown, maybe for let me say a few minutes. Okay, but always and always it will head to your direction of the market. Some here and there, sometimes you may make a loss. Okay, but just follow your playbook. As long as you have a playbook or a trading plan, an edge, everything is gonna be good. So let's head to 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we are now on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so what are we looking for? What are we looking for? We are looking for a break of structure, right? And we haven't got any break of structure yet. Okay, so this is where we are. Let's play. To be frank, me as a person, when I'm approaching the market, I'm not going to risk trading an account with full capital. Normally, I withdraw some portion of amount. I withdraw some money from a major account to a separate account, like a small account. Then I use that as something I'm ready to risk. That means what I'm trying to tell you is I don't use stop loss. Instead, the money I've deposited to that separate account, like maybe $500 or $250 or $200, I'm ready to risk that. So there's no need for me to put a stop loss, knowing that this money I have put on this separate account is the stop loss. You understand? So price will do whatever it wants, maybe be in drawdown for how long, but definitely if it goes back to my direction, I'm still winning. I will not put a stop loss on a small account where I've just decided to risk withdrawing it from a major account to a small account, just risking that. No, I will not put a stop loss for that. Instead, I will risk what I've deposited. So that's why they normally tell you risk what you can afford to lose. Okay. So basically, we are trying to find a break of structure. Okay. So if we can break above these highs, we shall be good. Remember, we are in a bullish market. Okay, so we see some signs of break of structure. Okay, on a 15-minute time frame. So let us wait and see how price breaks above here. All right. So as you can see, price has broken above here and closed with the body up. That is an indication of a continuation to the upside. Okay, you wouldn't be looking for sells in a bullish market. That is risking your capital, or that is trading unreasonably. So you should always buy in a bullish market. Stop looking for sells in a bullish market. So we shall mark, as I told you, when we get a break of structure, we start marking off the pullbacks that we had. And we have one pullback here. Okay, then we also have another pullback down here. Okay, so these pullbacks in SMC, they act off as inducements. Okay, so what do we expect? We expect price to come back, test these zones for a continuation up. Okay, so price has created another pullback down here, so we just keep on marking them until price comes and taps. So we wait and see the reaction of these zones, if we can get some entry, if we can lose something, or we can get something from them. You understand? So let us keep on going. Okay, price kept on just pumping. So we have another small pullback here, although I don't think this is a strong pullback, but let us see. We remember we just marked them off. Then we also got another pullback here. Okay, so we just keep on looking for those pullbacks. So we get another pullback here. Okay, we get another pullback here. Okay, I know now you're thinking price is leaving us, It's all about patience, guys. Okay, so let's wait and see. Remember, we are on a 15-minute time frame down here, as you can see. So what do we expect? What do you expect? Boom, price is coming. We actually had one pullback here. We had one pullback here. I didn't mark it. We also have another one here. I didn't mark it. We have one pullback. I don't know if you can recognize this. This is a pullback. You see, price came, it broke this previous high, then it came back to retest, then it went back, and then also this candle came back to retest this. So we have some pullbacks here that I didn't take notice of. So let's repeat this. So I just want to show you the approach, how I approach the market. Doesn't matter how many pullbacks this movement has. Every pullback counts. So why I haven't marked this as a pullback? Because it hasn't broken this previous high. Okay, if it comes and breaks this high, then I can also mark this as a pullback, but nothing yet. Instead, price came down, right, as you saw earlier. So let us see. Okay, so what happens first? Price came and swept our first pullback. Okay, let me show you from this. Price came and swept this first pullback and gave us a good candle on a 15-minute time frame. This is what I was telling you. After price sweeping our zone and closes above it, we scale into the 3-minute time frame. But let me first confirm if really it swept. Okay, not that much. Candle just, it's not giving us a good confirmation that it swept very well. But let us check on our 3-minute time frame to see how the thing played out very well. Oh no, it has failed. It has failed to take us back. Oh man. Oh man. Let me see. Let's go back there. Basically, our replay is not taking us back to 3-minute time frame. It's failing to take us to 3-minute time frame. But this is December. This is not very far. We are in January, or February. It's not giving us 2 months. 2 months back. Okay. I hope you understand what is happening. I'm trying to scale into my entry time frame. That is 3-minute time frame to backtest for you this zone. How I wanted to explain what happens in case price sweeps. In case price sweeps, sometimes if it doesn't give us a confirmation, we wait for another zone. That's what I wanted to explain to the next zone. But because I believe on this first one, when price came and swept it around here, we scale into the 3-minute, though it has failed. So I believe price did not give us a confirmation here yet. Instead, it went for the second zone. As you can see, swept it once, maybe no confirmation, still came back to test it again, then it gave a confirmation. I believe so. For this strong buy that you're seeing heading up to the 15-minute time high as TP, like how I do it, I believe so. Something like that happened. So let me just delete all this. Let me delete this, and then so that I can use, maybe I'm going to backtest with January. I believe January will comply with me, right? So let us see. Just 1 minute. Hello guys. So I'm using a Go Chatting app. That application is a free application for replaying. For those who can't, for you're starting to trade, you're starting your trading journey, and you want to backtest, and TradingView is much expensive, or blah blah blah. Please use this Go Chatting app. This is not a promo. I'm just trying to help out a brother or a sister out there. You can use a Go Chatting app to backtest. Okay, so I couldn't use a 2 months ago chart, that is December, because before I was using December, it couldn't let me go to the 3-minute time frame to backtest. It would just take me back to the current market. So I'm trying on the 2nd. I'm trying the 2nd of February to see if this will respect, because we are still on the same month. Okay, so I've scaled in until 2nd February. So let us see the performance, how it will if it respects this. So as I told you, we are looking for a break of structure on the 15-minute time frame, guys. Okay, so let us see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. All right, so we get a break of structure. As you can see, we get a break of structure here. Hopefully this does not let us down. Let us see. So we have a break of structure here. So what happens? We start marking off our pullbacks, current pullbacks, and what we have so far is this one down. Okay, this is what we only have. So let us see how this plays out. Nice. So price creates another pullback here. Price creates another pullback here, and we wait for price to see how price reacts off this zone. Okay, let us play. Nice. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, guys, but price on the 15-minute time from this candle, before creating this, it swept our liquidity and closed above. That is a nice sign. Okay, so we scale into the 3-minute. I hope this plays out. Oh my god, I hope this plays out. Nice. So it has respected. I think it's good to backtest 1 month ago. You can't go more than that maybe on this chart. So after price has swept on the 15-minute time frame, remember we scale into the 3-minute time frame for entry, and that is we are looking for a bullish engulfing candle. And as you can see, we already see one. This is a bullish engulfing candle. I would have entered from here. Okay, remember, as I told you from the beginning, I don't use stop loss. Let me be honest with you guys. I'm not saying stop loss is bad, but I don't use stop loss. Why? Because I trade the account based on what I'm losing to lose. So if I'm ready to lose 500, I will deposit 500 in a certain separate account and trade that, and I will just leave it like that. Okay, so but if you're to use stop loss is normally below that candle that swept. Okay, that candle that swept on the 15-minute time frame, and this is our low. So just imagine it could have swept you out. Okay, and later on maybe it can go up. Okay, and later on maybe it will go up. So if you can just give it enough room, I don't know how much pips you can give that, but to me, I don't know how to explain this for you to use stop loss. I don't know. Just give it enough room, so that, because now you see, normally if you're to put stop loss, just to be on the safe side, always put it below that candle on the 15-minute time frame that swept liquidity. You understand? So and then the take profit should be that 15-minute high, the 15-minute high that you saw. That's what we are targeting. So let us see. As you can see, price already swept you out. Okay, but for someone like me who doesn't have stop loss on this strategy, if you learn this strategy very well, please, you don't need to use stop loss. But if you don't know about this strategy, please, I insist, use stop loss, so that you don't lose your account and come for me. Okay, so let's see. I believe later on this trade moved very well. Our entry, I believe this trade moved well until take profit. So as for me, I believe I would be still in this trade, and some of you would be out due to stop loss hunt. It's all about patience, guys. It's all about patience. As you can see, price has swept our liquidity, has hit our TP. Price has hit our TP. Okay, this is what I'm saying. For me, I don't use stop loss using my strategy, but with my strategy, I believe the zone price has looked for has hit it, swept this buy side liquidity. So when is it going up? This is where it goes up. So after you putting your stop loss, you're out. Me, I'm still in because I'm risking what I'm ready to lose, and that is a small account. I've deposited money to trade and leave it to do what it wants to do. So we have hit our TP. So let's go to 15-minute time frame to test again, since we have got another break of structure up here. Okay, we have got another break of structure up here, so we keep on testing. So after this break of structure, what are we looking for? We have zones here that are pullbacks that can act as liquidity. One, then we have a second one here. Okay, so these two zones is what we are targeting. Unless price creates another pullback up here, then we are good to go. Okay, price has created another pullback up here, so let us see how price plays around this zone. As you can see, price has created another pullback. Remember, you have to label all of them. Don't get tired, guys, because you will miss out your good entry just because the price is creating too much pullbacks. No, this strategy, no. Okay, let's keep on playing. So we wait for price to react off one of these zones we have marked. Nice. So I want to show you something. Price, as I told you from the beginning of this video, price respects, this strategy respects 2 points. 1 point, it sweeps with the 15-minute candle and closes above with a wick. Okay, it closes above with body, leaving a wick down. That is a good confirmation that this is a good zone. Then the next one is candle body closing below, like you've seen it has closed below, then the second candle closes above. Also, that can be respected and continue up. Okay, so let me show you. So we scale into the 3-minute time frame to see how this played out. Okay, so what happens? As you can see, we are on a 3-minute time frame. Okay, but let us check also 5 minutes, because I told you 3 and 5 can give you the confirmation you need. So maybe on the 5 it gave us a bullish engulfing candle. Not yet. So let's scale into the 3-minute, because normally basically I use 3 minutes for entry just to minimize my risk. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, we have a mini break of structure, a change of character. We have a mini change of character also here. This can be a good confirmation that we are mini confirmation that just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. So guys, I was saying we have a mini change of character, as you can see. So what do we expect? We expect price to come and test these fair value gaps just here. Okay, if price can come to these fair value gaps, maybe give us a bullish engulfing candle, then we shall have a buy on this zone. So let us see how this plays out. And this is going to be my last example. Okay, it's going to be my last example, guys. Let's see. Nice. Can you see, guys? So when price took out this fair value gap, still remember we are still in our zone. This is the candle that swept on the 15-minute time frame, and we have got a bullish engulfing candle here. Remember, this is one of the confirmations we need on a 3-minute time frame. Remember, if you're using a stop loss, let your stop loss be below this candle that swept our liquidity on a 15-minute time frame. This was it. Okay, so we target this high on the 15-minute time frame. Always remember your TP. You can hold for as long as you want, but normally target that 15-minute high. Okay, so let us see how this played out. Okay, if we hit our stop loss, if we hit TP, Let us see. Let's keep on rolling. As you can see, price went through a bit of drawdown here. I know a lot of people could have the hearts could have melted. You guys, you have to be patient. So let us see how this plays out. Let us see how this plays out. This is a lot of consolidation, guys. This is so scary. Even to me, I'm also a human being, I can be scared. So let us see how this plays out. Okay. But finally, what happens? We hit our TP. So guys, just always be patient. Huh? Always be patient. So we hit our TP. This is basically how I be in a trade all the time. It's not easy. Huh? It's not easy. Huh? Trading is not something like you just walk through and everything is good. So we have hit our TP. Okay. So this is a second example I gave you. Yeah, let me see if I can get you another example. Last example. Okay. So we hit also this TP. So let's see on the 15 minute if we can get a break of structure. Nice. We got a break of structure. This is my last example now, the last one. We have a break of structure here, guys. We have a break of structure. So again, we mark out the liquidity zones that we need. This is 1. This is 2. So let us see how price, even this one can be liquidity. This can also be our liquidity. So one of these will respect and give us a confirmation. So let us see. Okay, nice. Price came, swept both of them. So we don't consider this since price came on a 15-minute time frame and swept to. I always like such stuff. If one candle on 15-minute time frame sweeps both liquidity, now we know we are left with one, not 1 or 2. We are left with 1. So we scale into the 3-minute time frame to find a confirmation, right? We scale into the 3-minute to find a confirmation. Okay, we haven't got a confirmation yet. We could have considered this if this had swept this below. Let us see. Let's wait for another good confirmation. Okay, you see, that's why I didn't consider this bullish engulfing candle. So let us see if it can get another bullish engulfing candle down here. Nice. So we get a good this I like such this. We have a W pattern at the same time. We have a strong bullish engulfing candle with a strong wick down. So this is where I would have entered from. Are you seeing? This is where I would have entered from. Stop loss just below. This, as I told you, on the 15-minute time frame, our stop loss is here. It could have been below here, but this we didn't get a confirmation within here, but we got it here. So we target these highs of the 15-minute time frame. You can target this high or this high. Okay, this can also work. This is a good high for you in gold to make some good, reasonable money. So let us see how this played out. But me normally I would target this, but this can be maybe your 50-50. You can close 50% of your trades on this, then leave the rest to target that. Okay, so let us see how this trade played out. Let's see how this played out. And that is how we hit our first TP. This is how we hit our first TP. So here we either break even or close 50% of your trades and we target this high. So let us see if we were to hold this trade, could we reach the 15-minute time frame high or not? too much playing, huh? So let us see how this plays out if we can hit our 15. Nice. As you can see, we hit our 15-minute time frame high. So it's about patience and discipline, and leave the trade to do what it has to do. Always set and forget. If you can't hold your patience, just set and forget and do other things. Okay, so that will be all for today. I'm going to be posting this video today. Today is 15th of February. Happy Valentine's to all of you yesterday. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe down below for such videos. If you like such videos, please comment down, share these videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified next time I post a video. If you like such content, this content is very raw. There's nothing like, nothing. So see you guys next time. Peace.